Time now to take a look at the restaurant industry with Darren Tristano. He is with Technomic here to talk about what's happening with more restaurant chains selling stakes to private equity firms. This is a huge topic. Why is this trend happening?
Well, usually when we talk about steaks, we're talking about steakhouses, but what we're seeing today is that a number of these privately held restaurant chains are really looking for strategic investors. There's a variety of reasons why that you'd want a strategic investor. I think really they're looking for capital, access to capital. They definitely want the expertise that these strategic investors have because they typically have investments in other restaurant chains, so they have access to what's going on in the marketplace with experts and experienced individuals coming out of the industry, and they really know what's happening so that when they make these investments, they can really capitalize and leverage their financial returns.
In Chicago, Malnatis, a big pizza chain, is the most recent to take advantage of this strategy. Will it work, or does it send out a red flag?
Well, I think what we're seeing is that there are more opportunities for smaller brands. Malnatis, big in Chicago, but relatively small compared to top 500 chains, including McDonald's and Pizza Hut. But pizza has really rebounded, so American consumers are still in love with pizza. They're finding more options at fast casual, but delivery is still strong, and so as a result, pizza places have become a great place to invest and are continuing to grow at a rate faster than the industry as a whole.
Okay, so will we see this though for other restaurant chains as well, do you think?
Well, definitely. I think today we're hearing a lot about restaurant recession, and what it really translates to is that the public chains have been performing on a much weaker basis. The large chains haven't done as well with consumers because consumers are looking at smaller independent restaurants, smaller chains that are newer, more contemporary, and have fresh food. So there is a big shift, but I do think that private equity is looking to find a place to invest, and restaurants still are a great place because consumers continue to eat at restaurants at a very rapid pace, and the right investment makes all the right sense for investors today.
What about the consumer? What will this mean to consumers and prices?
Well, I don't think you're going to see much of a change for consumers. The prices should remain relatively constant, depending on whether the price of cheese goes up, if we're talking about pizza and other types of places. But overall, price is going to go up because labor is going up. As we increase minimum wage levels, then prices will go up, but there'll be more people with more money to spend. So I wouldn't expect to see much of a change, and I wouldn't expect to see much in terms of price increase.
Well, that's good to hear. Thank you for coming on the show.
Oh, you're welcome. Always a pleasure.